best editing system going on over here. I do what I can. I do what I can. Thank you, Em, for giving us the music in the background so that he doesn't complain. Just keep hitting him every 2 seconds.
I do.
Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
Mike.
And today...
And we're super happy.
Wow. We're super happy. Today we are cracking open a not-so-new bottle, but it is a new bottle to us, of Cleveland Underground Bourbon Whiskey, finished in Honey Locust Wood. And why we are so happy is Mike procured, how do you like that word? This
pretty good.
Thank you to
the lovely ladies at Marty's Discount Liquors.
Okay, in Dudley, Massachusetts, I believe it is. Correct. One of the many places Mike drives around and he hit. They had donated this bottle. This is our first actual bottle that has been donated by a liquor store.
Bottle, not nips.
Right, we have had the nip
Thank
ones.
you.
So we don't know exactly. According to the internet, it goes anywhere from like $45.99 to $39.99. It is 90 proof. This is supposedly MGP juice from Indiana. But what they do is they take the MPG stuff and then they use a cutting edge technology which introduces different woods into the whiskey to reduce the process of aging to 24 hours as opposed to 6 years or more. So they cut their wood into different sections. It's shapes and sizes.
High porous woods, low porous woods.
All different woods. It's not just like the old that they know. Correct. They do all different ones. And he'll know more because she has explained to him. I'm going off of what I got on the internet.
I'm a going off of.
So they put it in different sizes. They put it in a big stainless steel thing. And then they change the pressures in there. And sometimes the oxygen... they give it an oxygen treatment too. They attribute it to take a sponge, put it in a bucket of water, and it squeeze it, and then it all the liquid comes out. Let it go, it all goes back in, and they're basically squeezing it in and out of the wood. So they do the same principle with the wood as they do with the sponge, and that's how they get this. So there's not an age statement. It could be, 24 hours, and they get it. So we have yet to try this.
So, and with that, she also said this one here will not be sold. I think she said it'll only be sold at the distiller. It's not going to be out for the public. So another super fine A++.
Yeah. So, and again, thank you again.
It is
for this. This is huge. I'm interested.
And hopefully it's not bad.
I'm interested to try. Because I have seen other people do. There's other companies that are doing this technology. In fact, I watched it on Moonshiners back with Tim Smith. It's like, I want to make whiskey. I make the shine, but I want bourbon. He goes, I don't want to wait. And he kind of did a similar concept. And it's just interesting to see, can you generate that same flavor, smell,
and to be
taste?
Continued, they are manufacturing or having their own barrel done. So we will be
through this actual company.
With this company, they went down and did their whole picked what I guess and blended with this to then blend their own.
Now I am not familiar with a Honey Locust Wood. Just for the record, I don't even know what that is.
I you know what? I bet if we Googled, it would actually show us a picture. But you are correct.
It just dawned on me.
I don't think it lives up here.
We did not Google. I don't ever go, hey, that's a honey locust tree.
And we do know, we are kind of goofballs. We do know a lot of trees.
Yeah, we do.
I might have to say he could be correct. I don't think it
grows.
I don't think it grows up here.
No. I'm trying to think.
If we did, we'd be swearing at it.
I did like a rose garden in Hawaii when we were on vacation one time, and there might be a honey locust tree there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what it looked like.
You and me both. I have no idea, but it just dawned on me.
That was a funny statement.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah,
we should have.
And I did read it, but that light bulb didn't go off.
So just off the nose,
it was. Oh, you said 90 proof?
90 proof.
And again, our numbers could be 39 to 45, I guess.
Yeah. Anywhere when I was Googling it, like the people, like some of the places are just like, oh, get it at Drizzly, get it at this, get it at that.
So this
the
is
range was
Cleveland, Ohio, too, which is not a known spot.
Well, that's why it's MGP. MGP in Indiana actually made the stuff, and then they're doing their business to it and sending it out. You know what I mean? So it's made out of. MGP isn't even MGP anymore. They have some crazy name that they switched to, but I refuse to learn what it is.
There's a nutty blend in this.
I'm not getting a huge. I got to take a sip. Let me get a
no
sip.
nut. Sorry.
What nut?
You know, it actually has a nutty flavor too. It's an easy drinker. It's got a twist of. It's a different wood. So I guess whatever this locust wood is, or honey locust wood, I don't know. I'm getting a different flavor.
It's still on my tongue. I will give it that. Like the flavor. It wasn't it wasn't a waterish.
It's not a sparkly. No. It's more of a numbness.
It's kind of sad.
And which is for 94 is pretty good.
90, but yeah, I agree.
Okay, 90. I don't know why I keep saying that.
I don't disagree.
The nose still.
I mean, I have a couple issues, if I want to say that, but
we can.
I can, and I'm gonna wait until I fully go with it. I only had the first sip, so let me go with another one. I'm trying to get it so that it's actually like the flavors not 100% leaping out of the glass, but it's not bad. No, it's a different nose too. It's not your traditional caramel, brown sugar, vanilla.
To me, it's a nutty, total mashed nutty flavor.
I see where you're getting nut. I can't really say like a peanut though. No, like it's a weird.
I never have a peanut. I always have like a.
No, I sometimes I get like the peanut nose, but it's. I'm trying to think what nut you could possibly. That's why I actually asked you this time, not just screwing with it.
It's almost like the weird macadamia nut type flavor.
I like the macadamia.
But no, not a flavored one.
We did that.
Yeah, you did all the flavors.
No,
it's not a habanero macadamia.
No, but
it's like a mashed macadamia.
We were in Hawaii and we tasted. We had plain ones too. It's actually we had macadamia nut ice cream out there. It was phenomenal, actually.
Caramel-esque.
It's not bringing caramel to me yet, though. That's why I'm waiting. I'm just kind of I'm waiting for my assessment. I don't want to jump on it too early. Anyone who knows me, you know where my point is right now. I'm looking at a 45 or 39, 40 to $45
I was just
price
gonna
range.
Say,
you are in
if this is $46,
and even 40, you're in stiff competition. This is not in any way. I don't want to make it sound. This is not a bad product.
No, but again, so that's back to we prefer a little more proof too, which brings to us flavor.
I am getting a slight nose of not so much a caramel, but more of when you mix like brown sugar and the vanilla. You know what I mean? Like you're getting the components. You're getting the components of like a
it's a very
zucchini
easy
bread.
This is a very
easy drinker. I will agree with
It's
that.
a good flavor, very easy drinker.
To the point I wouldn't even say 90. It's actually bringing me lower.
It'll give you a quick tingle, but it still lingers. And the funny thing is, when she brought this out, they got a whole display of all their stuff, Wheat Penny and all is part of this.
Now, I meant to ask you that. You kept saying these are affiliated with who? Is it Wheat Penny? Is that
Wheat Penny is one of them. Which
one of the ones that
they all win
in Cleveland?
Yeah, they from Cleveland.
From these guys.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's like three of them that win awards. This is not this one, but they have like 92 or whatever the winery thing is at 96, 92. Not really like Wheat Penny. I think is 33ish around our area for theirs. We haven't done it, so we would probably go back to this just to see. If we didn't have so many bottles on the pool table over there,
exactly.
So and they realize that it's just one of them. We'll be back.
We wanted to get this one out, even though it's probably a month after while we're doing it right now.
And they know that. But thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. It was like.
The more that sits in a glass, though, I don't know what a honey locust wood is, but there is definitely a different smell More than
It is.
like when we did Long Branch and it had mesquite. I didn't really notice mesquite. I
No, 'cause
cooked with
we
it,
know-
but
yeah,
I
we
didn't
know
notice
mesquite.
mesquite.
I agree.
Or even the French oak, there was a slight difference with the 46, but
Flavor-wise,
it
it's
wasn't
a little more.
a little bit. This is like totally
Tender.
It's like totally different
And I don't
than
want
anything
it's
we've
very
had.
tender.
I'll give them that. It is 100% unique.
Oh.
They still brought the proof where it was the wood that was adding the flavor. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like a flavored whiskey. When you put all those words on there, you start
I don't
thinking,
get any honey out of this, do you? I don't really get a
There is a
sweetness.
sweetness though.
There is.
So
I guess
I'm getting a nut now. I finally am.
Or
Because I didn't
Or
get
is
the
that
nut.
a- is-
and I don't
is-
know if that's
is-
subliminal or not, because you kept saying nut. I am
so
100% getting the
one
nut.
other thing that I don't know is Honey Locust. It says Honey Locust Wood, so never mind. I was thinking, is Honey Locust, is that a tree with a flower? Where
Well, locust is a
so then the bees are there, they're getting the honey from a honey locust tree?
I don't. Jeez, I don't know.
I don't know. We are stretching. I don't really know. If you can get it, I would try it. If you, especially if you're just starting. Well, I guess I'd
there
lean
is-
more to the $40 range because it's a pretty easy drink.
It is, and it's unique. Because you know what,
Very unique.
I'm trying to relate it to
I get
something
a
we've
huge
had.
nut.
There is now. Like I finally, I don't know if it's subliminal because you keep saying that,
Oh, it's bumping up big
but
time.
it is definitely
No honey from
I
me.
am getting a nut now. There is a sweetness on your tongue though when you drink it.
Which makes it easy. I don't think we have something to.
We don't.
This is very sweet. I don't.
There's a sweetness on your tongue when it sits there.
when you're drinking it. I don't think we have anything
trying
this
to-
sweet.
No, we don't. I don't.
I don't think we do.
Now, this to
It's
me
not- it's
does
not a
not
huge
bring
bourbon.
your traditional bourbon flavors.
I was just gonna say.
It-
I was just gonna say
okay.
that it
That's-
brings a slight nose to it.
It
But
gives
not a
it
flavor.
brings you on the verge of it, but it totally gives you a unique experience. That's the one thing I got. That's in the pro section. It is not.
No,
If
which
you're
brings
looking for
you
something
to Bully
totally
Boy,
different,
which
if
had
you're
the
looking
mash of the beer.
If you're
It's
looking
not that mash.
No.
Don't get me wrong. It's not that mash. It's just it is different. It is
is-
totally
it is
different little
definitely
mixed
bringing-
blend
yeah.
of sweetness. Maybe it is the honey. I don't know.
Again,
It's tasty and it
yeah.
really doesn't drink. Well, 90. It probably drinks like 90. I don't know. It's not gonna kill you. It's good.
This would go under my category of. I mean, you can assume with your label. First of all, it just looks. It looks a little
But
rough.
all their stuff is the same kind of.
It's
all
just basic.
Yeah.
You know,
it's basically tan and.
because if
and
you see
white.
this on the thing, you're gonna do a flyby on it.
But it didn't. I'll be honest, it didn't because they have it displayed of the 4 or 3 together, and I was like, wow. And they're not huge money. I think the most expensive was $45, the Wheat Penny, and there's one other one, not this Locust one.
The funny thing is you actually get like a wood taste in this. Like I was just concentrating to try to see. There is, I mean, if this is actually done in 24 hours, that's crazy. Honestly, there's nothing to me offensive about this.
No.
Like I've seen people do reviews of the rapid aging, and I'm not an anti. Hey, if you can make something happen, God,
There is-
look at
there is.
We,
You
we,
are a
we
tingly
actually
of-
we actually threw in one of these stupid things. And
Not
it,
stupid.
it well no, and it actually really
It
did
did
change the
change.
taste of that. So what I'm saying is if they came up with technology that can rapid age and still come out with a flavor, that's huge.
With woods that you typically are not using.
They did unique, so I'm wondering if they did this with the traditional woods, could they come out
So-
with a 6-year barrel in 24 hours?
Well, so I think that's what they're trying.
That would be crazy.
So they use this now. They infuse it in this.
yeah.
And then use this to go to their next level. So they kind of do a little blend of this
Yep.
and then put it into the traditional oak barrels and then I don't know if they're infusing it that way or they're just letting it sit. So they electrolyte it quick here, and then use this to go there.
Let's do a quick reference. If this is said 24-hour matured, compared to the Scissortail, there's no white lightning taste in this.
No,
you don't
no.
have any of that corn whiskey.
This
is a legitimate.
I'll be honest with you. So even for $39.99, I would get this 10 folds over Penelope. And if you want to see A and B, I don't think it's close.
What I'm thinking is,
and that's
say
more
this
of
took,
a bourbon flavor of not really.
Say this took 24 hours. If they did this twice, that would bump it up that much more.
But I think that's what they do when they go to.
This is
the one that is at the distillery, and then now they're taking and they're going to the next level. So that's where they come up with.
This is a great starter.
Cleveland, I think Cleveland is one, and I don't know the other.
Yeah.
No,
their actual
Wheat Penny.
Wheat
Penny is one, and I think that's the lower maybe end. I don't know. I don't do the research. I just see him there and I talk to the girls.
This is a starter. That again, for that price, that's my only issue.
Well,
is this good? Yes. Does this beat some of the stuff we have? 100%.
Again, for that price, it's totally different. I don't think if you're looking for different, then. And I mean different, but
$45.
not.
You're almost.
I'm going to stay with the
$40,
not $40.
Even $40.
It's a different bourbon-esque style.
I'll go with that.
And then you read, no one uses locust wood.
There is a
I'm
taste.
dumbfounded because I don't even know what that is.
Me neither, but there is a flavor in this that
it's never.
It's totally different than your traditional bourbon flavors.
No, it hasn't. It's brown sugar coming in now.
Brown noses. I see that.
Brown sugar is coming in.
It is. But it has a twang at the end. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not your traditional.
Well, I'll have a tough time picking out in the blind. Yes.
Oh boy, I don't even. Yeah.
Because the suck bite is we don't let it sit long enough. Because now this nose is pretty good.
It again. I said that in the beginning. I wasn't even getting a nut in the beginning, and now I am. So if we put this in our blinds, which we're gonna, then it's gonna. To me, it's going to bring me back to one of the older bourbons we had that doesn't have that flavor.
So if we let it sit, like now I'm getting.
Because you're always like this.
I'm screwed.
You're like this. You're always like, get it out.
It's a nutty little.
It is now. You definitely have.
I don't want to compare it to anything because I don't think we have.
No, I don't think we have it either. It is a super nice drinker.
No, it is.
With a unique flavor. Yeah. And if they're going to use this as a building block, and then they're going to, because if they would have double distilled this or whatever, I don't want to say distilled, but double woodified it,
barrel it,
and did their whole pressure thing,
we will see.
And brought that much more out. That I think is where you're going to bring it to the next level. Where if you can do something in 48 hours that normally takes 12 years,
maybe they're going to do it in 6 months to a year instead of
whatever.
Maybe they'll actually let it sit. I don't know. I'll have to ask the girls.
Well, with the technology, the whole thinking was they want to do something in 24 hours that normally takes 6 years. So if you can do something in 48 hours that normally takes 12 years, that would be crazy. Even if you have to take
so maybe if they already have this blend,
they can do that.
They could do, I don't know. I'll have to re-ask the girls. I don't.
Yeah.
It's a lot of information in one little
Overall, I'm not going to say you have to run out and buy this at this price. But it is a unique experience.
I don't think you're going to get it. Anyway.
Right, again.
Unless you're near there.
I've never seen this. So this must have been that store had a thing with them. I'm guessing. I don't know if I've ever seen this on the shelf anywhere.
I'll have to double check.
You know what I mean? Like you hit like 24 stores.
No, that's wrong. Because I know, like Total Wine has Wheat Penny and has Cleveland's, yeah. So it is distributed. It is.
Okay.
Mine is a terrible thing of waste.
No, I'm trying to think.
I
mean, this doesn't jump out off the thing.
It's not a standout label of, the tin cup on the top or a tall, skinny bottle.
And for this price, I would probably did a flyby because I'm like, okay, this is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is. So, but overall, I don't hate it.
No.
And I'm kind of interested to see what's to come in the future.
It has a good flavor. I have a real nutty flavor.
I don't disagree. But you know what?
I'm going to say?
I'm going to say
$45.
$15.99. I can grab one behind you. I think that would beat it.
It's not the same category. It's only because.
I wish I could zoom in on my face right now.
Well, that's more bourbon-esque, and they're trying for like a flavored type bourbon. I believe that's what they're going for. I don't know. I like it.
I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying.
Nick, I know where you're going. Nickels for nickels.
Pound for pound. I mean, that less cash, more mash. Can we find one that has a better flavor for less money? Yes. Is this a bad one by any means? No. No. So I will be interested to see on. There is something definitely unique about whatever wood they're using. Whatever a Honey Locust is actually.
We're gonna look it up.
We are.
I want to see what it looks
like now, but it's actually.
We probably walked through it.
There is a certain uniqueness. It's
sweet.
probably out of the
flavor.
freaking rainforest. Who the hell we know?
No,
I don't know. I never even heard of it.
It's a very sweet flavor.
It is. So, well, there you go. We hope we did it justice. Again, thank you very much to the
Lovely ladies of Marty's. Terrific.
Yep. Thank you very much for this. And this will definitely go in a blind. I think it is going to screw us all up because this is technically a whiskey because it is not a bourbon. So that's going to throw us
So
off.
that's an even different thing.
Because it's gonna. I noticed that when I looked, I was like, nah, because it does have a bourbon-esque nose, so it's gonna bring you that. It's gonna bring you to, again, what I said earlier. It's gonna bring me to one of the cheaper bourbons we used to drink.
It's a sweet nose, which then we don't have a bottle, which then I totally suck at. But this,
well, unless I guzzle this down, we'll have this bottle. So,
yeah.
Unless there's no guarantees. Again, there's nothing offensive. It's definitely going to bring us in that category of all the easy drinkers we have. Where
Very much so.
You know what I mean? Like this, or I'll go back to one we did recently, Rebel. It kind of brings you in that same category where it's.
This is still a tweak of a different flavor, though.
Only if you get it. We know it's there because we're looking locust.
If we would have brought that down, we would have noticed right off the. This has a different little tweak.
All right, we're gonna see if we notice it. So, well, there you go. That being said, thank you again. We can't thank you enough. We greatly appreciate it. So, we hope you did it justice there. So, spend less, drink more. Cheers.
It takes like a whopping 30 seconds to get warm in here, though.